My story for today this is a continuation of what it was like growing up in the projects. So, after getting home from camping trip, I would hang out with the kids from the projects. We all got together and decided to go swimming at Holy Rosary School. They had a public pool that we all used to go swimming in. We would take the tracks down to Drouillard and go swimming for a couple hours, or we would go in the gym and play basketball, whatever we felt like doing that day. In the summer, we went down there just about every day. Before I moved into the projects, I used to live on Hickory and went to Holy Rosary School, so I knew all the kids off of Drouillard pretty good. So, when we came down to go swimming or play basketball, we never had any trouble. We all ran together at different times. A lot of times, kids from Drouillard would come hang out in our neighborhood, or we would go hang out in theirs. A new family moved into the projects, and they had two twin girls, the mother, the brother, and an on-again, off-again boyfriend. The two twin girls were extremely good looking, and all of us would go hang out over there for a while once we got to know them. So, for a while, they took our attention off getting in trouble, but that didn't last long. Before you knew it, we were back out walking the streets real late at night. We would tell our parents we were sleeping out so we could stay out really late and run the streets. Sometimes we would go walking down Seminole towards Pilette because we knew we would run into the police at some time. And as soon as they seen us, they would hit the lights and pull us over for no reason. One night we were out walking around and the police pull us over and start asking us for ID, but we didn't bring our ID with us late at night. So the cop's asking each one of us our names, and he comes to my buddy and says, "What's your name?" And he says, "Michael." The cop says, "Michael what?" And he says, "Jordan." We all started laughing our asses off. That pissed the cop off, so he gave each one of us a fine for failing to show ID. And he tells my buddy, "You're lucky I'm in a good mood because a comment like that almost got you arrested." So he says to the cop, "You know who we all are. You're just harassing us for no reason." The cop says, "Have a nice day," and rolled up his window and drove away. This time, the smart-ass comment cost us $75 each. But that's cool. We crumpled the tickets up and threw them in the garbage anyways. On our way home that night, we were pulled over again by two different cops. So we started yelling at them this time. "This is harassment. Didn't you just hear our names get run through? And now you're pulling us over again." The one cop says, "We didn't hear it, but we're going to let you go. You guys go. So don't you think it's time to get off the streets? It's 3 a.m. So we started to head back home to the projects. I snuck in my house and went up to my room, and my buddies went home. Thanks for listening to my story, and if you want to hear what else happens growing up in the projects, please tune in to the next video. Thanks.